How do you, Doug, when you were putting this book together, how do you decide what pictures you're going to use, and where did you get all these pictures?
Yeah, so I was actually researching a different book at the time, and I ran into about a dozen photographs of dogs with soldiers, and they struck me as a little unusual, so I put them aside. And I came back to them a couple of days later at the National Archives, which is our nation's repository of photography. And when I came back to them, I asked for a little assistance, and we spent the next 10 days digging through the archives, 2.5 million photographs, to see if there were more of these. And we ended up with about 500 photographs that had been taken of dogs and cats with soldiers in the various theaters of combat. And from those 500, we whittled them down to the number you see in the book, which I gather is about 200 photographs. And we, had things like clarity and quality of the pictures, but also we wanted to see the expressions on the animals' faces. We wanted to see the dog. We wanted to see what made them smile back in 1943 and 44. So a lot of them we chose because it was clear. We could see the picture. We could see the animal, we could see the dog's face, as well as the soldier. And they made the final cut, and the publisher has been just wonderful to work with. They're in Wisconsin, and the book came out this year. So it took a while. It took over a year in total. But I think what we ended up with is something that's really a first, and it documents a serious effort during the war to send images home to the home front that would tell the parents and the husbands and sisters of our soldiers that their guys were okay. Things were going okay. They had a friend.
It's interesting. There's one picture in the book that the one guy's got a gas mask on, and the dog's looking at him going like, oh, my God, what is on your face?
Isn't that wonderful?
Looks like something.
Those are real. These are not mascots that were designated by some official. These are just picked dogs that were picked up in theater. They were strays. One of them's called Doc Sunshine, and Doc Sunshine was one of my favorites because he roamed the sick bays on the Coast Guard cutters that would hang offshore the invasion beaches. And Doc Sunshine did then what dogs do today. They help us get better. I mean, it's just what they do. You smile a little bit, and if you're an injured soldier, it's nothing like a smile to help you get better.